They took the long route there.
You're late.
You're one to talk. How much earlier did you get back again? I'd be surprised if you searched at all.
Yeah.
Why is such a
Clover
bitch?
and Tenmyoji still
Yeah.
aren't back.
But it's a Dio though, so it's kind of okay.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
no one
find
cares.
anything?
Yeah, we
Yeah?
sure
Well,
did.
Go on, spill it.
I explained to them how we found Quark in the treatment center.
I see.
You fucking smile at me as if you're happy about this.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Jerk, making us all worried.
There is more.
And that is?
There is still some cause for concern.
Just spit it out.
Quark may have contracted an illness of some sort. As such, he has been left in the treatment pod.
Will he be alright?
Yeah, no prob.
Really? Do you eat?
Whatever. At least we found him. Pretty lucky he's alive, too.
What do you mean by that?
I mean what I said, genius. I'm glad he's not dead, aren't you?
As equivocal as ever, I see.
How kind of you to say so.
Now look at his
Fuck
fingers.
Dio.
Look at his DS fingers right there.
They're so DS fingers.
So, was Quark all you found? The way you were talking made it sound like there was something else.
Yeah, I'll explain that after Tenmyoji and Clover get back. They're definitely getting back. They're not dead, right? Went through the green door. Did you search two different rooms?
No, just the treatment center.
I see. What was the other
You
one?
mean the other one?
You know, where there's that intersection of 3 doors? Well, when Kay and I went there, 2 of the doors were unlocked. You guys unlocked the one that went to the treatment center when you went through the green door? But the other
Who
one...
could have opened it?
Don't look at me. I told you, we only opened the one that went to the treatment center.
Could it have been Zero Senior?
I don't know.
So did you and Kay go through the other door? What was
Yeah.
in there?
Nothing
It
really.
appeared to be some sort of room for servicing something.
That doesn't make any sense. So what the hell was whoever opened that door looking for?
Who knows?
Tenmyoji and Clover are running rather late.
Yeah,
Should we
they
go
are.
and Look for them.
Nah, it's probably fine in this death game. No, there's something I want to check first.
Probably
Easy
fine in
with
this
you,
death
is it?
game. Just they're okay. It's
Let's get
alright
it
to
over
split
with.
up. Nothing bad ever happens.
Yeah. Well, there's only Dio and Kay and Phi. I can't do the whole let's split up gang and I'll take all the females with me. It's just Phi. So, I guess we should stay together.
I mean, I guess, but it'd
Yeah.
be fun if we had a little
Yeah.
little fun time in the other room, you know?
Huh.
I'll take Phi and go somewhere else. You and everyone else, go check the death basement.
This is the rec room. Dio and I came here earlier when we were looking for Quark.
So why are we here?
Was there something here you needed to see?
I said nothing and instead made my way toward the cabinet. Inside with the luminol. I reached in and pulled out, then headed out the light switch and flipped it. The room went dark and I headed back to where the others were still standing.
Whoa, what is this? You gonna start telling ghost stories or something?
Why? Just get a ghost?
You're kidding me, right?
And show me how brave you are. Stick out your bracelet. You too, Phi.
Bracelets?
Yeah, I want to see the underside of
What do you
them.
mean by that?
I mean, the side on the bottom, the side that doesn't have that display on it. Come on, you really have to have me explain this. Like he's being all smart about
I
this,
know what you mean.
when half the other time he's like making the dumbest choices and saying the stupidest things.
Exactly.
What I'm asking is what the hell you think you're...
Just do it. It's not hard.
Should I also participate?
I mean,
Yes.
isn't his kind of contained?
I mean, yeah. He is a robot and all.
Yeah. Not much we
Should
can do
probably
with
still
his.
do it anyway.
There's a brief moment of head space before Dio and Phi stuck out their arms. I held mine out as well, wrist pointed upward.
This okay?
Yeah, just told like that for a moment. As I could, I pulled the luminol from my pocket and sprayed across all 3 of the wrists.
Cold. What the hell, man?
Dio jerked his arm back with a shout. Don't see anything glowing. Phi's bracelet's clean. So is mine, of course.
That leaves only Dio.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'll explain in a minute. Show me your bracelet. Something wrong? Show it to me. Why do you have time for this?
Do what you tell me to.
I'm trying to prove your innocence.
Like hell you are. I don't know what you're looking for, but you're not gonna find it on me.
Then just show me your arm.
No. You don't get to order me around. I have rights.
As you spoke, Dio made for break
He's
for the
so
exit.
fucking
He
defensive
didn't get
about
far.
this. He did
Yeah.
some shit.
I'm
He did
afraid
something.
I can't let you do that, Dio.
Fucking and howl over here. He spun around toward the other exit. Stop him.
Right.
Don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
All three of us left at Dio. An animation even. Knew it. His bracelet's glowing. And that means
Let me go! Get off of me, you fuckers!
Obviously, it means he's
You
been,
killed the old lady.
He's been
Dio,
framed.
you're a vampire.
No!
Nani?
You don't understand!
I know exactly what you're saying, bloodsucker.
This is all some kind of a mistake. Shit!
What's going on here? I think it's about time you gave us the full story.
As quickly as I could, I explained to Fi what Kay and I had noticed on the old woman's wrist.
So the person with the bloody bracelet would have to be the person who killed her.
Yeah, exactly. Even if they'd wrap it off, I figured the luminol would still react to the blood. Looks like I was right. You got you, Dio. You might as well confess. Well,
Alright, fine. You caught me. I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Are you Zero?
I feel like he could have just come with another lie saying like I cut
He
myself or
could
something
have,
like.
but holy shit,
Yeah.
he just went in. He's like, yeah,
Yeah,
I
I killed her.
Okay, all right.
No. I was under orders. I was sent here to do something.
Do
Who
what?
gave you this order?
Vegas shit.
Yeah.
Die. before
I'll admit
I
to killing
tell
her,
you.
but I won't tell you what I'm here for. Yours are more important than Alice and Luna's
Whoa,
lives.
whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I killed the old lady, but that's it. I don't know anything about what happened to Alice and Luna.
But that wasn't
Tread
you.
Carefully, Sigma. This man is not to be trusted. He has already shown
Yeah, we'd
he
kill
is
him.
willing to lie.
Come on, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Even if we do believe you, you're still a killer. You just haven't killed as many people.
Exactly. He should be restrained somehow. If we leave him be, he may well kill again.
But where would we
Is
put
there a
him?
room we can lock or anything?
Ah, perhaps we could put him in one of the treatment pods. Once we've locked it, he should be unable to escape.
Hey,
Oh
wait.
yeah.
I'll be good. I promise.
Yeah, I think you're onto something. Okay, let's
Come
go
on,
with that.
please. Hey, listen.
We'll let you out when the white door is open. Someone's gonna need your brace to open the secondary
Fuck
door.
with me, you. There's no way in hell I'm going in that thing. Let go. Let me go. God damn
I don't think we
it.
can say anything against Kay,
Told
and his
you
size right
assholes
now.
to Let me go. You can't do this. Stop. Stop. Please stop. Please. No, you can't. Ah!
Something tells me the Dio's got a lot of explaining to do.
I said open it, goddammit!
I don't think so.
You're gonna pay for this! When I get out of here, I'm gonna fucking end you!
That would suck being in there though. Like
Yeah.
Quark had a lot of room because he was a kid, but like an adult in there, damn. I wonder if you can even turn around on that thing.
Now all that's left to do is find Clover and Tenmyoji.
Yeah.
Why don't we head back to the warehouse and start from there? They may have already returned.
Good point.
Go.
No. So Dio killed the lady. And then snuck in to play the game, I guess. Or something. Like you said, the organization doesn't know. Well, he's not saying, I should say.
I wonder what ending we're
And-
gonna find out that is.
Yeah. He also said he didn't kill the other two, though.
I bet you
Whether or
it's
not I
something
believe him.
stupid.
But he said he didn't kill them.
It's probably related to Quark because he was very adamant about that kid being a bitch.
Yeah, maybe, huh? I think they aren't back
Perhaps
yet.
they went to look for us.
Ah, man. Now we gotta go look for them.
How much time until the white doors open?
50 minutes.
Then I don't think we really need to hurry yet. Why don't we wait a little longer? For all we know, they're on their way back right now.
Or they're in trouble.
That could be.
This happened last time
Who's
when we found
missing?
two dead bodies. Just saying.
There was something I wanted to ask you
It
guys
was just
about.
Tenmyoji and Clover?
And Clover, yeah.
Okay. I mean, Clover has technically killed before, so.
You think she'd be fine, but I don't know. Looking
Yeah.
like Pebbles
Yeah.
is probably made her weaker.
Quark's bracelet.
Maybe.
When we found him in the pod, he wasn't wearing it. Why?
That's what I know.
Presumably, it had been taken off before we found him.
So we have no idea where it is.
Pretty
I
much.
see. That's not good. Without that bracelet, we won't be able to continue the game.
Hmm?
We need 3 bracelets to open the secondary door. If we lose one...
No, no. We'll be able to get through the secondary door. We'd be pairing up with Quark.
Quark's bracelet should be a red solo. That would mean he'd be with the Cyan pair.
Who's a Cyan?
Clover and Tenmyoji.
Hmm.
The 2 people who are missing.
Quark's bracelet is gone, and his
Great.
2 teammates have
Cool.
disappeared.
Hmm. And if they don't go through that door, they're dead, right? What's going on? I mean, Clover and Tenmyoji took the
Well, if
bracelet?
they found Quark before you did, yeah, there's a good chance they did.
Then why aren't they back yet?
Perhaps they've already gone through the white door.
I mean, I don't think that's possible since they don't open, right?
Perhaps someone opened one of them. I don't know.
How?
But it's happened before. Remember the 3 doors on the other side of the green door?
Yeah, I guess.
Someone made one of them open. Perhaps this is the same thing.
It's a little bit different, but maybe.
Yes, I know. But if the person opening the doors is Zero Senior, do you really think the rules matter? Zero Senior controls the entire game.
So are you saying Clover or Tenmyoji is Zero Senior?
It is a possibility.
Hmm.
It would explain why they still haven't shown up.
Could they really have taken Quark's bracelet and gone through one of the white doors?
It did. You don't know where they went. The door's open for the rest of us.
So I would assume.
It's still all speculation, though. Maybe just go look for them again. One of us can stay behind so that we don't miss them if they come back.
I'll stay.
Sigma and I will go see if we can find them then.
Make sure you get back 5 minutes before the door opens, all right? Oh, and don't forget to bring Dio with you.
Of course. We kill him. Then we bring him back. His bracelet, not the corpse. Don't need him.
Really, we really just need the bracelet.
Yeah. I'll go find an axe if the bracelet's not gone yet. Maybe it's like a heavy brick. I don't know. Might take a while, but we got time. This is the pantry.
So it would appear.
Maybe we can find some good stuff in the pantry, if you know what I'm saying.
Granola bars. Right?
Aw, yeah.
Oh,
When
yeah.
we started looking
Smoke
for
the
Quark,
shit out of those
they were
granola
sent out to
bars.
search everything, which would have meant this room.
Have some problems there. That's what they have to do.
You
Like,
get the right
those, like,
person in the wrong situation, they'll do whatever the fuck they can.
Get like a protein bar. It's like it's the best thing ever. Like, oh yeah, you know, if you smoke it, it gives you better gains. And it's like fucking.
Just fucking
light it
break it
in
up
fire.
into a crack pipe.
That's how protein works, right? Inhale it.
Yeah, they just don't tell you that because they want to keep the fan down.
Nah, it's true. And here I'm being a dumbass who puts in his ass to get it. It's, God, what revolution people have sometimes, you know. Not like a revelation, I guess, but I mean something's going in there. Give me another door animation for this if we leave the room. Yeah. Yeah. They're using the fast forward button for this.
Fast forward would be pretty neat,
Yeah, especially for those parts only.
especially for the. I'm surprised they didn't give you an option with this re-release to just skip that.
Yeah.
Like turn those transitions off.
Or just, you know, double the speed, triple it maybe. No one here either, huh? Didn't realize you love Scott so much. I thought you might find him drinking here. I was around the time that I noticed Kay was acting strangely. He was staring at the self of alcohol in a way that I could probably describe as blankly if I could actually see his eyes. What's up? You want a drink?
No. Well, I would enjoy a drink, but this mask.
Hey, sorry, that sucks. Honestly, I got so used to suit, I'd kind of forgotten you were wearing it. Thought you were just a robot. Just saying. Beep boop. You get what I'm saying? Did you understand
Gonna
that?
ask if you
Did I
need
make a
some
word for you?
some
Was that a
oil.
slur? Anyways, don't remember anything.
Well,
It's not.
actually,
Oh,
I did remember a little. Yes.
really? What did you
My
remember?
father.
When Dad, you remember what? Is that supposed to be? Is that a joke? Is that a
I
pun?
think that was supposed to be.
Like a
Yeah, I
dad
think it's a
pun?
joke. When Dad, you remember that? Did it just pop out of nowhere?
Oh my
I think
god.
it's supposed to be a pun, a very,
Please,
very
don't
terrible
joke.
one.
Yeah, please don't joke. Yeah,
This is serious.
sorry. Do you remember who your father
Yes.
was? What about your
I
mom?
don't seem to have one.
Hmm. Test tube baby. Gotcha. I understand. Did that
Well,
raise you? Well. He stopped for a moment, then calmly folded his hands in front of him.
I was
Oh my
raised in
God.
the facility where my father worked.
And the rabbit too. I was raised in the city where my father
He was
worked.
the only person who worked there, which meant he was the only person I saw until I was older. That had been the situation for as long as I could remember, though, so I never thought it odd.
He wouldn't let me go near him while I was working. He was working, but the only times he wasn't working were the times when he was sleeping. That's the only communication I had was with the education software he'd given me. Education software, huh? Suppose I was a fairly expressionless child then.
Fucking
We developed bond lines to
robot.
communicate with others, and with no one else to communicate with, I suppose it makes sense. Baby robot. Once I learned to read and write, I began to realize that my situation was not normal. Many of my books had mentioned a mother as part of the family, and several of the mother, father, and children would eat meals together and talk to one another. Soon I found myself longing for a mother of my own. Someone who would always be with me, who would scold me if I did something wrong. At night, they would read to me before bedtime. If only I had a mother like that, I thought. I would be so happy. So for the first time in my life, I asked my father for something. He had finished working and, as usual, was making his way toward his bedroom when I stopped him and asked for a mother. I just asked for one, by the way. Looked at me silently for a long moment before responding, okay. That's even weirder. I remember to say how happy I was at that moment. A few months later, he called me into his laboratory. It was the first time he'd ever done anything like that. My heart was beating quickly as I stepped inside. Standing next to him was a young woman and my hope soared. When he said her name, or rather her ID number, they were dashed. He had given me a robot to play the part of the mother. I didn't want a mother that was just a machine who did what a human told her to do. When I told my father that, he looked surprised for the first time in my life. Then he frowned and coughed and admonished me for being a whiner. He never scolded me for anything before that. At first I was surprised, then angry. Hot tears streamed down my face. Motor oil, in fact, it was. My father ordered the robot to take care of me and suit us out of its lab. The robot was very convincing, and she smiled and spoke as if she was a real person, but I refused to answer her and looked away, locked myself in my room. You can talk to a robot, and it will respond, but in the end, you're still talking to a machine, not a person. That was what I'd wanted. I still had the education software my father had given me. When I ignored the robot as it tried to take care of me, it looked sad. It couldn't really be sad, of course. It was only programmed to look that way. The robot's facade of sadness didn't mean anything to me. After that, I stopped expecting anything from my father. He never really spoke in the beginning of this, so it was easy enough for me to make sure he never saw one another again. I lived my life as if he didn't exist. Perhaps it seemed strange to you that I continued to live with him, but I never considered leaving. Perhaps in the hidden depths of my heart, I longed for a relationship with my father. Everything changed when I was 18. I left my room one morning to find a woman standing outside of it. She was the first human I'd ever seen, apart from my father, and I was understandably surprised. For a moment, I thought my father had created a new robot. When I told her that, she laughed and explained that she had come to help him. As it turned out, she was a very mysterious person. She was much older than I was, but something about the way she behaved was almost girlish. She would tell me stories about the world outside in such a way that I was never sure if she was telling the truth or making up fantastic lies. Ultimately, though, the truth didn't matter. I loved the stories. She wasn't helping my father directly with his research, so I spent most of my days with her. Before long, I discovered she'd known my father when he was young. She told me stories of how he'd fallen in love as a younger man, and began to imagine that the person he'd fallen in love with had been with her, and that she was, in fact, secretly my mother. After she settled in with us, our long-established routine began to change drastically. First, we started to eat together. Before then, I had never shared a meal with anyone in 18 years. She scolded me for my table manners, or more accurately, the lack of thereof. If I was going to eat with others, he said, I would need to be more polite. Having eaten alone for my entire life, manners had never been something I'd ever thought about. My father got in trouble too, when he made the mistake of reading through the research papers during dinner. The look of surprise and embarrassment on his face made me burst into laughter. What was laughter? I didn't know. It was an unknown feeling to me when I did it. I could remember the last time I'd shared laugh with my father. It might have been the first time. The room we considered our living room changed too. Before I had just been another room, but she made it comfortable. After we finished our dinner, I would sit on the sofa and relax with her and my father. Those times were the ones I cherished the most. For a little while, every day, I got the family I longed for ever since I was a child. At her suggestion, I started to help with my father's research. He specialized in genetic engineering, and I discovered I had interest in it as well. Time faded away, and as I lost myself in research. Now that we were working and studying together, my father and I had a great deal to talk about. For the first time in my life, we began to speak with one another, like a father and son. Whenever I impressed him with something I learned, I felt a surge of happiness, and it drove me to study even harder. My days felt full, bright, and meaningful. But most importantly, I was happy. 4 years passed in the blink of an eye, until one day I happened to overhear my father and the woman speaking in the laboratory. Their tone was serious, so I listened closer, curious to know what they were talking about. That was when I heard her say that she planned to give her life to achieve their goals.
Oh, fuck
Yes,
off.
sir.
Are those supposed to be the old woman in Tenryoji?
Maybe. Not clear yet. The hair and stuff like that of the old woman's there, though.
Yeah, the woman looks the exact same.
But right
so I
now,
can
for
only
the old
imagine.
guy is just an old guy as far as I can tell. The coat's something, though. Like captain coat. Kinda cool. But I don't see anything else, unfortunately. She would have to die. I was in shock. The research I had thrown myself into would lead to her death. I asked my father to stop his research immediately. He refused to listen. He agreed with him. He told me that she had been prepared for what she had to do since the day she came to our facility. My father had known about it from the beginning as well. Angry and disappointed, I began to investigate what exactly the research I'd been helping with was working toward. Perhaps, I thought, I could figure out a way to keep her alive. I discovered much more than I had bargained for. To begin with, I learned that the ultimate success of my father's research would require a good deal of sacrifice. And I also learned that my own existence was just another part of this project. I had been created to function as my father's spare. If he died during his research, I was indeed intended to continue in his place. I was stunned. I was furious with my father, and with her. Even with the research I'd poured myself into for 4 years, there's only one thing to do. Destroy the facility and end my father's horrible research once and for all. I made plans to destroy the main reactor, and with it the entire city. But she saw right through me. My father was livid and locked me in my room until his research was complete. All of I could think of was how I might stop him. She did her best to convince me that I'd misunderstood, that everything would be fine. As much as I wanted to believe her, I remembered in the back of my mind that she had been the one who pushed me to become involved in my father's research. Had that been an earnest desire to give me something to do with my life, or... Still, I couldn't bring myself to hate her. She had given me a reason to live. Even if she had conspired with my father to mold me into his replacement, the warmth she had shown me had been real. It made me feel as if I had a real family, and that was something I wouldn't have given up for the world. I pleaded with her to leave, but she quietly shook her head. There was someone very special to her, she told me. He had saved her life once, and she felt her death would help to repay that favor. She would have liked nothing more to marry him and live a happy, normal life together. But she couldn't. For his sake, she said, and for the sake of the future she had wanted, she was determined to see my father's research succeed. I realized then that although she was the most important person in my life, there was someone more important than me and hers. She tried to explain that beyond what we could see was a future where no one would have to die, but I refused to listen. What good was a potential future to me? It was what I had now that I wanted. I couldn't stand to think that she wanted to give her life for a man I'd never even seen. So I shut myself off from the world. That tiny world I lived in anyways. Perhaps that's why I lost my memory. Kay let out a deep, tired sigh.
That was quite a lot to
I'm
remember
sorry.
in just the span of how long?
Yeah,
Couple hours?
presumably he'd kind of been piecing it back and forth, maybe since the safe, maybe even.
I
But
lost track of time.
yeah,
Not
I can only
having
imagine
new
it took quite a
memories is
while
less
to,
than desirable,
tell
but
all
it
that.
could be argued that regaining them is almost more taxing.
You remember almost everything?
No, the details are still indistinct, especially more recent events.
Huh.
Sigma, I'm sorry, but would it be alright if I laid down for a bit?
What's wrong?
I don't feel very well. It must be because I remembered so much so quickly. My head feels like it's going to explode.
Are you okay?
I think I just need to rest.
Okay. Take as long as you need. I'll
And
go
before
look for
his head
Clover and
fucking
Tamio to
pops.
myself. Oops. Ah, shoot. That was bad. Well, gonna get that bracelet somehow later. Anyways, bye.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
He lowered himself heavily into the red sofa in the corner of the room. It's like falling off it. Well, guess I'd better get moving then. Think we got some grundle action once you lay down. No pants there. It's just a robe.
Probably
The room and you
probably slap a couple of things around, you know? Just
there. What are you doing? Supposed to be waiting back in the warehouse.
I know. I just decided to go check on you guys. I waited a long time and nobody showed up. Judging by your face, you haven't found them either. Damn. Where's Kay?
Yeah. He's in the
You
lounge.
decided to split up?
Well, not quite. Instead of waiting for my answers, she opened the door in the lounge and walked in. We're not gonna go back in there, are we? We just came out. Damn it.
What's up with him?
I guess he's not feeling too well. Said he wanted to
Is he
rest for a bit.
alright?
I think so? We should leave him alone right now, though. Remember, there's a real person inside that suit, I think.
Tired.
I'm sure he's
huh?
just tired. Or whatever robot is for tired, you know? And
How are
processing,
you feeling?
updating, restarting.
I feel tired just looking at you.
Damn.
Your face is like a week-old sock.
Damn.
thanks. Thanks for that.
I mean, at least like 4 days. You know? Well, I guess it'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little exhausted. I mean, all of a sudden I wake up trapped in some weird-ass game, and then dead bodies start turning up. Honestly, I'm amazed I've managed to hold on to my sanity for this long. But everything here makes absolutely zero sense. The more I try and figure out any of it, the more I feel like my brain's just going to melt and run out of my ears. Pretty cool party trick, though. You know what I'm talking about, right? We managed to figure out who the killer was, but there's still 100 other questions we have no idea about. Where the hell are we? Why even here? This whole Nonary game thing for? And what is Zero Senior up to? Hell, how about who Zero Senior is? Rabbit said he's one of us, but I don't know. You think it's
Who
Dio?
knows?
Is he the imposter among us? Besides, we still don't know why Dio killed him. Said he was ordered to do it, but... And there's more, too. What about the old lady? Who is she? What's your deal? She single? Hell, what are any of our deals? I don't know jack shit about anybody here. I don't even know anything about you, Fi.
Are you serious? You can't honestly suspect me, can you?
No, that's
I'm
not
just
it.
like you. I was kidnapped on December 25th and brought here too.
You sound
failed
unsure
off.
about that. You sound like there's something else going on. I mean, you made some weird statements earlier implying you
that,
know
right?
what's
Yeah, it came
happening.
from the hallway.
Let's go have a look. Feel like
Almost as if you
something.
could see different timelines.
kind of weird. You made some weird statements as if you did see them. Kind of wild.
There's nobody
You're
here.
definitely not letting on everything here, not saying everything. But I'm the weirdo. Just because I want that die action. Maybe they go in the
Let's try
elevator.
hitting the button. If the door doesn't open immediately, then we'll know the elevator's downstairs.
That's fair. So someone got off.
I was gonna say, was it waiting for you to actually click a button?
No. It was the elevator
That's,
coming up from the bottom floor. So someone went down. And we're just leaving K upstairs. I mean, he's got the armor, right? If there's anyone to leave behind and probably be fine with it, it's probably K.
Yeah, most likely him. He's a robot. He'll be all right.
Yeah. What do you think they
Let's
went?
just head for the green door.
All right.
Because the treatment center's there. That's
Wow.
where Dio and Quark are.
Yeah.
You aren't
So?
worried? I just want to make sure they're safe.
They're fine. Tim and Clover probably made that noise. Well, maybe both of them. I don't think they hurt
Are
Quark
you
or Dio.
sure? Dio admitted to
Huh?
killing the old woman, but he still insists that he didn't kill Alice or Luna. What
Hmm.
if he's telling the truth?
Are you serious? You can believe
Doesn't
him.
matter. No harm in being careful.
All right, fine. I mind talking, saying why we shouldn't go there, and then go there anyways. Probably a waste of time on top of that, though. Especially when we're like following someone we don't know where they went. We head to the first
Especially when
spot.
you do that.
I cracked open the shop and lifted it back. It's still Quark. Being Quark. There's Quark, sound asleep.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I was probably getting worried for nothing.
I mean, we do have the other asshole in there.
Yeah, he's quiet, though. I hope he's dead.
How about Dio?
Wouldn't be a big loss. But we should probably just check on that, just to be safe, you know?
Oh, cool.
Well, nothing's problem here. Just go on.
Check his
Yeah, no
pulse.
problem here. Looks like
When do we check his
his
pulse?
watch is gone. What do you mean check his pulse?
No, it's pointless to check his pulse. He was obviously dead, but I did it anyway. Yeah, he's dead. No, he's definitely dead. Slap him a little bit. Yeah, I know he's dead.
Look,
Maybe we should poke
Oxygen
him
level
with a stick.
0%. Status dead. Yeah?
the oxygen level for his pod says 0%.
And that means he asphyxiated?
Someone must have tampered
why?
with the pod and lowered the oxygen levels.
Ooh.
Feels like more. It feels more like they turned the oxygen circulation off
we should
rather
go talk to
than.
the-
Yeah, I don't think you have to do
Mess
much
with
to
it.
mess with these. Go. No. And then just you die. Let's go tell Kay about this.
Come on, let's
Well,
go.
they left the bracelet, though.
I don't know if I trust Kay.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. Deep breath and followed. I mean, he did try to betray us. And then he said he wouldn't leave, though. And I took him back
Yeah,
to
he
work.
said he wouldn't leave.
Finally, I burst into the lounge and ran up to Kay. He's still there. Hey, wake up. Something's happened. When he didn't move, I grabbed him by the shoulders and shook. He twisted and quick sat up.
What is it?
I mean, still there, I guess.
I kind of wanted him to wake
explained
up.
about
There's
how
like
he'd
a knife
find-
in his neck.
Yeah, just the, oh, this hurt. Falls over. Heals over. And how it looks like he died of asphyxiation. It appears that someone had reduced the oxygen level of his pod to 0.
What? But why? I thought that Dio was the one who killed the old woman, Alice, and Luna. Then who killed him, if he was the murderer?
The only people who could have done it are Clover and Tenmyoji.
There's also Quark.
There's Quark as well. He could have got up, killed him, and he went back to sleep. Yeah, he walks in his sleep. You know, we can't really blame him. Bit of a, it's a Quark of his.
Gets a little, he gets a little stabby. He has that balloon dream again. It's fine. It's fine. Just
Yeah,
stay
it's
out
the-
of his way and you're all right.
Yeah, we make sure to hide the knives every now and again. Tie him down, maybe go to sleep, and things are fine. Normal life. Quark woke up, opened his pod from the inside, killed Dio, and then went back to sleep. I
No,
mean,
I'm just saying that
those are all
strictly
possible,
speaking, It's a
yeah.
possibility. So just, you know, take it into consideration.
Well, in that case, Fi, I hate to say it, but doesn't that mean that you could have done it?
Me?
Yes. You could have done it any time after Sigma and I left the Floor B warehouse.
yeah. Although to be fair, we did follow the elevator somehow going down.
Don't give me
We
that.
did indeed.
Although I guess someone could just, I don't know. Well, no, we heard it go down,
I
so
was waiting for Clover and Tenmyoji to show up.
someone was there.
They never did though, so
Someone
I
got
impatient
in.
to find
Yeah.
you guys. Then I bumped into Sigma in front of the lounge.
He went on to explain about the sound we heard.
I see. So you heard something. Then perhaps it is likely that Clover and Tenmyoji...
Were the two of you together the whole time you were investigating?
Yeah, pretty much, I think.
Yes, we were.
You never split up or anything?
Yeah, he had that engaging backstory that we spent
Yeah,
probably 20 of our 50 minutes listening
Probably.
to.
We'll probably get a message about like 5 minutes
In
before the
any
chromatic doors open in a
We
moment
don't
here.
have a great deal of time
Right?
to discuss it.
Close.
Oh yeah, 7 minutes. There you go.
When we get 7 minutes until the primary doors open.
All right. Let's get back to the Floor B warehouse. Maybe Clover and Tenmyoji are already there.
The murderers. I mean, what?
Where is Dio's bracelet?
It was still there last we checked, but I mean, we didn't grab it.
Huh?
You didn't take it? Dio was a green solo. Fi and I are the magenta pair.
Shit. You're Without Dio's bracelet, we won't be able to open the secondary door.
I fear not.
Then we need to hurry. We'll drop the by the treatment center on the way back and grab the
All three
bracelet.
of us don't need to go. You two go on ahead. I'll get the bracelet.
All right.
Oh,
I don't
another
trust
thing.
him, but all right.
Probably could have just grabbed it up together. It's not like it matters. Like, if you're not going to get there in time, we definitely aren't, right? I mean, come on. We just go grab it, come back together. Come off elevator, but I mean,
I need to give
we
you
somehow got
these.
everyone in it at one point, so fuck it. Yellow pair bracelets? Were these Alice and Luna's?
Yes. Without these, you would be stuck. So, here you are. Please, take them.
I grabbed the bracelet and stuffed them in my pocket.
All right, let's get going.
Yeah, they're not
Maybe
here.
they did go through the door, like Kay said.
With Gork's bracelet?
Or
For what? Oh, come on, man. You better not give me that. Maybe they're already dead. Crap, I got enough of it from Dio. Gotta be kidding me. This isn't funny, Fi. If you're right, then Kay, Quark, and I are the only people still alive in there. In
Hey,
here.
lay off.
The expression, that tired expression.
I want to believe they're alive too, but
We heard the noise and turned.
What do you know, girl? Come quickly.
I apologize for keeping you.
did you get Dio's bracelet?
Well, technically, yes, but
Huh?
best you just see it. This is what I found in Dio's pod.
What?
The
I
hell?
assume whoever murdered Dio did this.
But why? There's no
I
point.
can't say for sure, but if I were to guess,